record. Okay, now it's recording. All
Okay.
right, and I'm going to change the view so that way, speaker view. All right, so you only see me when you have the video. All right,
Okay.
so grab your ball, place it in
Mm-hmm.
between your inner thighs. All right,
Okay.
now place your elbows and forearms on the mat. All right, and you're just going to start with some breathing. All right, so really push through your elbows, and then
Okay.
inhale, squeeze the ball. Exhale, release the tension. Inhale, hug the ball and release. And again, inhale, hug, exhale, release. One more time, inhale, hug, exhale, release. Now walk your heels a little closer, all right, and then lift the balls of your feet up. Hug the ball, sway your knees towards the left. Keep squeezing the ball with that right kneecap. And then exhale back center. Sway the knees towards the right. Keep hugging the ball with your left leg and back center. And we sway and center. And as you do this, you'll start to feel your obliques start to fire off. Keep
Yeah.
pushing through your elbows. Last 2 and 1. Good. Sit all the way back up. Place the ball underneath your right foot and then lay back down. All right. Now you want to make sure you got your ball can roll, because then you're going to push through your right leg and roll the ball out on the inhale. Exhale, roll it back in. And again, inhale, roll it out. Exhale back in. And I want you to really focus on keeping your pelvis still. So making sure those hips don't move like we've been working on. And roll it back in. One more time. Roll it out. Roll it back in. Now keep the ball underneath your right foot. Push through it. Tuck your tailbone under. Lift your hips up. Use your elbows to push into the mat. Hands can still stay on the hips. Slowly come back down. And again, inhale, tuck the tailbone under. Push to the ball in the mat. And then exhale, come back down. One more time. Inhale, push through the ball on the mat. Hold it here. Roll the ball forward an inch and back an inch. Roll it forward an inch and back an inch, keeping those hips nice and still. One more time. And then articulate your spine back down. We switch. We do the same thing on the other side. Balls underneath our left foot rather. Hands onto the hip bones. Okay, so yep, I just switched it. That's it. Tuck the tailbone under. Push through your feet and come up. Slowly melt down. You'll find one side is a little harder than the other.
Yeah.
Through the foot, lift up. So unilateral training has to I would totally make sure you keep doing that. Come back. Last 2, push through your foot, come up, melt back down. One more time, tuck your tailbone under, hold it here, roll the ball forward an inch and back an inch. Roll it forward an inch and back an inch. That's it, forward an inch and back. Last time, forward an inch, back an inch, and then melt the spine down. From here, you'll grab your ball, place it underneath your bottom. We'll go back to abs. So put it right underneath your butt. All right?
Okay.
Place her down. Then from here, straighten your right leg. Push through your left foot. Push the elbows down. Exhale, lift your leg up. Flex your foot as you bring it back down. Point on the way up. Find control in your abdominals. Flex on the way down. 3 more. Point on the way up. And flex on the way back down. Last time. Point on the way up. And flex on the way back down. Drag your right knee back in. Slide the left leg out. Push your bottom down. Point on the way up. Flex on the way down. Point on the way up. Flex on the way down. 3 more. Point on the way up. Flex on the way back down. Last 2. Point on the way up. Flex down. One more time. Point on the way up and flex on the way back down. Drag it back in. Bring the bottom of your feet together. So you're going to open the knees out. Really push your elbows into the mat. So open the knees a little wider. Have the bottom of your feet touch. From
Okay.
here, push your tailbone down and tilt your pubic bone towards your nose. Like imagine you had a ball here or like a marble. Roll the marble towards your pubic bone, towards your belly button. Push your feet together. Yep. And then exhale, lift both legs up. Inhale. They come back down. Oh yeah. Open those knees a little wider though, if you can. So knees are nice and open.
Are the
Exhale,
toes
lift.
touching or the feet touching? Heels
Yeah,
or
my feet are touching. Yeah,
Oh,
feet touching, big butterfly pose. There you go. And
okay.
again,
All right.
so big butterfly pose as you lift up. You stay in butterfly on the way back down. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. It's a great way to fire off that lower mommy pouch that we got.
Yeah.
And come back. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. We stay up in that tabletop position. Hug the knees together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Every time you close, you hug those inner thighs and allow your lower abdominals to sink in towards your spine.
Okay.
One more time. Now, bring the feet back down. Push your tailbone down here. All right. And then we make a small circle with our hip bones. This is like a massage, but also working our pelvis a little bit. So I want you to imagine your belly button is 12, right hip is 3, pubic bone is 6, left hip is 9. So we go 12, 3, 6, 9. Rolling out those hips. And then reverse. Go 12, 9, 6, 3. We're just going counterclockwise. 12, 9, 6, 3. One more. And then bring the knees back together. Remove the ball. Turn to your side to sit yourself up. Place the ball right at the small of your lower back, or not lower back, upper back, so that way you're supported. All right. Place your hands at the back of your skull. And then inhale, bring your head down towards the mat. Exhale, curl up. Now we're working the upper abs. Inhale, down. Exhale up, and you always have some reference to go to. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, you bring it down. Exhale, curl it up. Now we make a circle from our top torso. So lean towards the right, come forward, left and center. So you're making a circle with your upper half. Now we're targeting the upper half of our abs. Keep pushing your feet down into the mat. The bigger the circle, the harder the exercise. And then reverse, go the other way, going all the way around your abs for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Yeah. Turn to face me. You okay?
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, you definitely will feel that one for sure. All right. So I'm laying on my side. I have my ear resting on my shoulder. All right. I have my bottom palm flipped up towards the ceiling. All right.
Okay.
Top hand is in front of my chest. I'm going to keep my ear connected to my bicep and my side bend, and I'm going to lift up. My knees are stacked, and I come back down. Keep your ear connected to your bicep. So I'm using this arm and my bottom leg to push up.
Oh.
Yeah. Come back down. So let's work you in a stagger stance or a split stance.
Yeah.
So flat knee can be able to do a split stance. Doesn't matter which way. That will help you. Roll your left shoulder back and lift up. Come back down. Keep that ear connected to the bicep. Lift up. Come back down. 1 more. We lift up and we stay up here. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. We come back down. Good. Come onto your forearm. Okay. And then keep your knees stacked. We'll do a side plank. So we lift off the ball. Push your hips forward a little bit. Exhale, come back down. And again, inhale, lift off the ball. exhale, come back down. Last 2, inhale, lift up, come on, get it on up there. And you have that ball there to kind of support you and you go on the way back down. One more time.
My ab is
Yeah,
pushing.
the abs are working the core.
Yeah,
Lift up, hold it up here. We take the top knee. We open, we close. Inhale, open, helps you get right here. Close. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and bring it back down. Yeah. Sit onto your hip. There we go. And let's sit with the knees stacked on top of one another here. And then just roll that ball out. Nice little side bend stretch. I'm kind of recreating the reformer. And then place your hands onto the ball. There you go. Unravel and come all the way back up. There you go. All right. Then we switch. Do the same sequence other side. I don't know if you, I know you work a lot, but I am doing the Mighty Mom Challenge. It's outdoor and it's kid friendly. I don't know if you saw that.
No, when is that? On Saturday?
That starts end of the month. That starts June 30th and it runs through end of July. And you can do a drop-in, which is just $15, or you can do the whole series is $125. So either way. And that's super kid friendly. So because we're going to be utilizing the strollers and doing some HIIT stuff. Right. So I'm doing it at 9 a.m. in the morning. So if you're ever able to sneak away, you know, because it'll be a Lansdowne, which is closer to Ashburn, and then I'm doing it here in Sterling. So I'm doing both locations.
Oh, perfect. Okay, awesome.
So keep your bicep connected to your ear. Roll your shoulder down. All right, the ball is right underneath my armpit. I then side bend and I lift up. Woo! And come back down. That's it.
Hard.
And we side bend. What'd you say?
This side is hard for me.
Yeah. Lift up. That's why I got to do both. Come back down. 3 more. Lift up. Push through that bottom leg. Keep your chest lifted. Come back down. Last 2. And we lift up. Come back down. 1 more time. And we lift up and we hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we come back down. We come onto your forearm. All right. Push your elbow right in front of that ball. Hand to the hip. And we come into our side plank. We lift our bottom hip up. Push your hips forward. Lift up a little higher. There you go. Come back down. And again, let's exhale. Lift up. Inhale. Back down. 3 more. Exhale. Lift up. Inhale. Back down. Last 2. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Lower. 1 more time. We lift up and we stay up here. We open the top knee and we close. We inhale. Open. Exhale. Close. Keep pushing through that forearm. Last 2. And 1. And then come right back down. Perfect. All right. Come onto all fours. Place your right hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to remember. We got to stretch on the other side. Whoops. Jumped ahead. Jump ahead. Knees are stacked. Slide the ball out. And then you side bend. And then you can rotate. And place both hands onto the ball. Unravel. And come all the way back up. Now we come onto all fours. All right. The ball is underneath your right hand. All right. Let's have the knees slightly behind our hips. Okay. Push through the ball, push through the mat. Slide your left leg back behind you. Coming into like a bird dog. Exhale. Drag it back in. Same side. Nothing changes. Slide your left leg back. The goal is to keep your hips squared. Drag it back in. That's what you're working on. Slide it out. Drag it in. 1 more time. Slide it out. Hold it out here for 3, 2, 1. Drag it back in. Take a quick child's pose. And in between reps, we'll place the ball in between your inner thighs. I'll turn to face you so you can see.
Okay.
Ball goes in between your inner thighs, all right? You'll then place the hands onto the hips, and then inhale, lift up, squeeze the ball.
Mm.
Yep. Exhale, release it back down. This is good just for pelvic floor stop. Go ahead and squeeze the ball in the inhale. Exhale, relax and release. 4 more. Inhale, we squeeze the ball, pushing those hips forward. Can you tuck your tailbone under a little bit more?
Okay.
Yeah, tuck it under. That's it. And then release. That way you get that stretch right along the quads.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hug and lift up. Push the hips forward. Tuck the tailbone under. And then release. Last time, we push our hips forward. Now, come down halfway so you feel your glutes. Now I'll go sideways. So now I'm halfway down, right? Maintaining the squeeze still. I'm going to start scooping my guts like an ice cream cone and reaching my arms forward. And then I come back. That's it. No worries. Hug that ball. Come down halfway. Reach the arms forward, making that deep C curve. And then rise back up. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop halfway. Tuck your tailbone under more. Tuck it under. Tuck it under. Yeah, tuck even more. Tuck, tuck. That's it. And then rise back up.
Oh, God.
One more time. That's what it should feel like.
Okay.
And back. Tuck it under. Scoop the guts. Tuck. 4, 3, 2, 1. You come all the way back. Good. Grab the ball. Ball goes underneath your left hand. Right? Now, knees are slightly behind the hips. Push down onto the ball.
Okay.
All right, and slide your right leg back. And then exhale, drag it back in. Inhale, slide the right leg back. Exhale, drag it in. 4 more. Inhale, slide it back. Exhale, drag. Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale and hold it. Keep pushing the earth away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drag it back in. All right, we take the ball. We'll then place our left leg on top, so that way your knee is setting up for like a pigeon pose. So like place it maybe underneath the kneecap or the hip. All right.
Okay.
And then you'll slide yourself back. So I have it underneath like my left kneecap / quad. There you go. And then I fold down, getting a stretch. Stretching out the hips. Then lift your head and heart up. Let's have the palms flat. And then tuck your tailbone under while you're here. So I'm just moving this part. Tuck your tailbone under, get that stretch. And release it. So start to squeeze your glute, just your right glute, and then relax. Squeeze your right glute, tuck it under, and relax. One more time, tuck it under, hold it under. See if you can bend your right kneecap while you tuck under. And then you straighten the leg. Again, you bend and tuck it under. Straighten the leg. One more time. You bend and tuck it under. You straighten the leg. And then you slide your left leg off the ball. Shake it out. Okay? Do the same thing on the other side. So we take our right foot. All right? Place it underneath the ball. Okay? Slide your left leg back. And then fold down. Be fine. One side. This feels different than the other. Always find my right hip is ickier than my left. But my left hip is ickier than my right hamstring. It's got a lot going on. And just breathe. Three, 2, 1, and then have the palms go flat. Lift your head and heart up. All right, then tuck your tailbone under and then relax. And again, shoulders down, tuck your tailbone under, you're pushing your pubic bone forward, and then relax. Last two, tuck it under and relax. One more time, tuck it under. Now really squeeze your left glute, start to bend your left knee and straighten it. Lift that chest up a little bit more if you can. Yeah, and again, tuck, squeeze your glute, bend your left knee, straighten the leg. Two more, bend your left knee, straighten the leg. Last time, lift that heart up, bend it, 3, 2, 1, straighten your leg, and remove the ball. All right, hands onto the ball, open your knees out wide, but big toes touch, sit back. Now this is just an upper body stretch. Heel of the hand is onto the ball, push your armpits down towards the ball, and then like turn the wheel towards the left and turn it right. Forehead can melt down onto the mat. Go left and go right. 2 more. Last time, and then make a circle with the ball. And then reverse. Push your arms forward, hold on to the sides of the ball. Really straighten out your arms. And then lift your head and heart up. While you're there, look at the ball and try to pull your shoulder blades apart. 3, 2, 1. Eyeballs look down. Push through your toenails and roll the ball back in towards you. Roll your neck around in a circle. And then reverse. And you are all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'll make sure I get you this recording so that way you have it.